I want to discuss the gruesome attack that happened last night and this morning in Las Vegas. Words cannot describe how disgusting this is. I want to start this discussion off with a series of tweets from Cole Sprouse. So he says, "As someone raised within the media culture, let me give my 2 cents on this gun violence, a now unfortunately characteristic part of U.S. life. Media has a tremendous role to play in the cultivation of mass shooters. Constant coverage and in-depth analysis of the life of shooters, the childhood, habits, social and professional life, etc., are all covered a great deal, for weeks after the event, and often internationally. This makes media complicit in the creation of these shooters as anti-heroes, and often alone justifies the insane to take to the shooting. Aside from the many legal and institutional reasons guns need to be better controlled, news outlets need to recognize how they affect the mind of these villains hungry for attention." And then he goes on to share a video which I will link below. I will not play because I don't want to get any sort of copyright in this situation, but I listened to it, I watched it. Highly suggest checking it out because it really made me think. In these situations, the news, the mainstream media kind of perpetuates these characters and they talk about them for weeks and they try to figure out why they did it. And they go to great lengths to be the first one to share this story and that story. It's disgusting. He goes on to say that we need to broaden the conversation past simply a legal issue if we'll ever understand it fully. I was awake last night when the news broke about this, and I didn't know if anyone had died. I didn't necessarily know how many shots had went off, but now come to realize 59 people are dead. Over 500 people are injured. This, I can't fathom what is going on over there and how the families are feeling and the ones affected, and my thoughts go out to each and every one of them. And if you are affected, I sincerely apologize. I wish I could do something, and I know that thoughts and prayers can only go so far.
Tell your congresspeople to do something. I mean, it's not enough to send your love and prayers, and we do. We send our love and support and whatever else is needed to Las Vegas and to the families from all over the country and Canada who had the worst night of their lives last night. But there is more that we can do, and we need to do it.
I kind of want to bring to light the wonderful YouTuber Casey Neistat. He actually started a GoFundMe for the victims and the people affected, and the money is going directly to them. So I will leave the link to that below. I will leave the link to his video and a couple of news sources so you guys can check it out and read more. I feel just awful for the people affected, and just, it's just a disgusting, horrible thing. I wish this world could be a little more peaceful. It's such a depressing thought to think that we live in an advanced age of human society, but we still have to worry about these kind of things, you know, mass shootings and terrorist attacks and war. While watching the videos that were uploaded to Facebook and other news sites, I cannot imagine what it was like to be there, just looking at all of those people ducking down and hearing shots and not knowing what to do or where to go. As a Canadian citizen with gun laws, I think America should have gun laws. I think they should have the right to bear arms, but this stuff, 10 assault rifles, there's absolutely no need for that. There's no need to have access to that. A handgun to keep you safe, I understand that, but 10 assault rifles, he was set out to kill. Again, my thoughts and love go out to the people and families affected. If you can, the link to the GoFundMe is down below, and if I can, it will be up in the corner. I hope things like this cease to exist, but by the looks of it, if we don't stop what we're doing, it will just continue. I want to leave you with kind of a positive note. I want you to reach out to the ones around you, whether it's family, friends, acquaintances, people that you talk to, even just sometimes. Call them up, text them, tell them that you love them, that you appreciate them, because you never know when these things could happen. I want you all to know that I love you all, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone in my life. I am extremely grateful, and I am extremely sad that these kind of things happen. My heart goes out to all of those affected, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
And thank God for the police in Las Vegas who risked their lives trying to locate the man with the gun. Thank God for the doctors and nurses and firefighters and paramedics who rose to the occasion, as they always seem to do when we need them to. And for the concert goers themselves who helped each other, who threw their bodies on top of each other, who drove their private cars full of people who were bleeding to the hospital. You know, don't forget them.